Like pieces of a crossword puzzle, these individual scenes are meaningless, but put them all together, and they represent the richest, most colorful, most glamorous, the richest, most colorful, most glamorous. The Gazelle Bowl was gifted by President Eisenhower to Emperor Haile Selassie in 1954. And this is stunning. Diamond leaves and berries with pearl drops. And this is stunning.
Amethyst amulet to ward off harm. Turquoise charm, trapetia emerald in a 6-on radio pattern, asterism sapphire in a grayish blue like sealskin. Pink grapefruit star ruby. Her eyes are 2 beads, carved from lapis lazuli. An opal doublet, complemented by onyx, offset by peridot and a hessonite garnet. Snowflake obsidian pinky ring, Apache tears embedded in a grayish white perlite matrix. Lace agate irises, translucent. Go from lavender to light fuchsias. She set a gaze on that 478 karat cornflower blue Ceylon. Pink star, diamond encrusted seahorse. On each arm, slight shades of violet. Palladium necklace, black sapphire in a white gold satin.
Now hold on tight. We're about to see the Tiffany Canary diamond, 128.5 carats. Because of its size, it has 90 facets instead of the usual 58.
Shining, still shining, diamond mining, kid, you still searching, still shining, platinum, still shining, kid, you still searching, shining, still shining, diamond mining, kid, you still searching, platinum, shining, kid, you still searching.
Flattering new creations by Dior and other top Parisian couturiers.
Extravagant, bell-shaped gown of Minoan statuette, her hair piled up like cumulus clouds. Marie Antoinette, the Orlon satin just poured on, gauche chiffon, reminiscent of rose baton. Nothing to accept what has been forgotten, like the play of sunlight across rippling water in her shimmering garments, resplendent with gold threads, even her shoes and bag encrusted in bold gems. She sets her own trends, avant-garde, anything she's sliding her toes in. This year's Josephine Bonaparte, indulge her dreams, chemise Saint Laurent in a low-cut gauze. She glides like a swan, you can just picture her carpet of rosebuds where she walks. Fabrics of silkworms and alpaca, her lithe frame enveloped in a
rich white satin.
They say you can always spot a fake. That's not necessarily true on Canal Street in Chinatown, the epicenter of the fake goods industry.
Criminal thoughts, well designed. Break, blue and white, don't run up.
And sometimes they're run by syndicates.
Break, blue and white, don't run up.
And sometimes they're run by syndicates, funding illegal firearms, narcotics, or even terrorism.
Time to hustle.
Catching jokes for cream. Catching jokes for cream.
Time to hustle. Seeing more chips and ruffles.
The street has its own unique ecosystem and rhythm where crime and commerce intersect and link with ambition. Whole communities thrive off the entrepreneurial drive. Feel the pulse of the city like it's truly alive. Where time passes, tick, tick, tick. On the hands of fake Rolexes and Philippe Paddocks. All the iconic logos, Chanel, Dior, mannequin torso. Some full luxury for the scrambling poor folk. Ryan pays his rent, selling stolen loot to hawkers where he learned a business savvy that they can't teach at college. See Umar spread his blanket out on the pavement and watch how counterfeit goods turn into real dollars. Gaetano is a tailor from the slums in Napoli whose imitation couture is straight out of Met Gala. He'll tell you the street is tailor-made for opportunists, pickpockets, boosters, and knockoff jewelers.
Time to hustle.
Catching jokes for cream.
Time to hustle.
Lace the jewels up, we craft gems. Nice baguettes, flamboyant. We craft gems, unlike them. We craft gems. With nice baguettes, lace the jewels up with nice baguettes. We craft gems. Flamboyant. Lace the jewels up. No flaws on my gems.
The best actress.
The dazzling roster of luminaries on hand.
The best actress.
that she beat all Hollywood competition obviously does not dampen the honor. While champagne is being opened and the cameras continue to click.
The Academy Award ceremonies at the Pantages Theater.
Has the honor of announcing the best actress.
No one knows why her parents named her Dela Cruz. When she came from Belarus, she grew up watching the matinee legends. She had dreams of being a latter-day Hepburn, Audrey or Catherine. It hardly mattered, never mind actress. She'd be the best Hollywood actor. She's outside the Pantages, sweeping up, whistling the tune from Fantasia. She earned rave reviews, playing Regan from King Lear, but she's not the only one chasing her dreams here. Ronaldo doing his dance steps, dressed up like a Marvel hero in spandex. Electricity crackles and echoes along the metro platform, through subterranean tunnels like an ant farm. Boulevard of dreams that favors hustlers, plastic bucket drummers and trumpet playing buskers.
It's Hollywood's big night.
The idea of winning the Golden Oscar overwhelms her, and she's visibly affected by her emotions.
You know, he says most people nowadays are run by fear. Fear what they eat, fear what they drink, fear their jobs, their future, fear their health. They're scared to save money and scared to spend it. You know what his better version is? The people that commercialize on fear. You know, they scare you to death so they can sell you something you don't need. So he kind of taught all of us not to be afraid of anything and to do what we want to do. Well, it's kind of fun anyway.
This belongs to me inside of my lips.
Oh, I do.
Just put your lips together.
Isadora, she has that old Hollywood aura. She can do it all, like a vaudeville performer. The spotlight was invented just to beam on her. Slight rasp in her voice, like Jean Arthur, a throwback. Transatlantic accent, even the way she picks up a glass is cinematic. Wide set eyes like Claudette Colbert. She can turn up the heat with a cold stare or a bold glare. The most expressive eyes this side of the silent era. When they missed over, see the audience tear up. Alluring, how she's exploiting her flaws. A bit of an edge like Lauren Bacall. More than just a bombshell. Joan Blondell, she was made for the big screen and celluloid film. The way she embodies a role is rare. Star power like a solar flare.
I was a stranger in the city. I was a stranger in the city. I was a stranger in the city. Out of town were the people I knew.
All-nighters, upscale attire.
Hold up, now it's time to lead.
All-nighters, upscale attire.
Hold up, now it's time to lead this place.
Promenade the streets of Manhattan at the zenith of fashion. Saturated in silks, steeped in satin. It's only natural, the affluence is tangible. Evening gown, pearl brooch at a clavicle. Headed up Broadway to an exclusive enclave. An all-night debauch, a soiree until broad day. As the sun rises, decadence becomes more apparent. The men look disheveled and the women seem garish. Can master despair with mascara, consented in their vapid stares. A vague terror, chauffeur waiting like Sharon by the river Styx. Oblivious to the tenements, beyond the limo tent. A red stances through the crosswalk in his bare feet. A shriek unconvincingly suppressed to a demure squeak. She slips into a pharmaceutical, induced seclusion. With a haunting feeling, luxury's just an illusion.
All-nighters, upscale attire.
Hold up, now it's time to lead.
All-nighters, upscale attire.
Hold up, now it's time to lead this place.
City streets and all those things that seem unique when you're from out of town. Visiting becomes so banal, so banal. Neon lights and city streets and all those things that seem unique when you're from out of town. Visiting becomes so banal, so banal. Neon lights and city streets and all those things that seem unique when you're from out of town. Visiting becomes so banal, so banal. Neon lights and city streets and all those things that seem unique when you're from out of town. Visiting becomes so banal. A leaden dawn, sun rays smothered in fog. The pigeon wings flapping sounds like a comment. When he shuffles his cards, vendors are setting up shop in the corners, while the last late night revelers are stumbling homeward. A wino rolls over festooned in a layer of frost. Startles goes into flight with a staccato cough. He surveys his surroundings through a jaundiced glaze and sees the same automatons through the autumn haze. He chuckles to himself with a gleam in his eyes that finds the mirth in everything between the dirt and the skies. Takes a slug off his night train, leans back with his eyes closed, and the visions unfold like a map of the cosmos. The murmur of the traffic blends into a baroque fugue. All you see is a madman dancing in the cold with no shoes through the indigo moods of an Ellington arrangement, lost in his own world of elegant equations. A noble laureate swaddled in rags, wild Irish rose in a crumpled up bag. In a crumpled up bag, wild Irish rose in a crumpled up bag. A noble laureate swaddled in rags, wild Irish rose in a crumpled up bag. In a crumpled up bag, wild Irish rose.
The wino searching for a bottle. The wino searching for a bottle with a drop or two of wine. The wino
There's a lot of
searching
renegades out there.
The wino
bring down
searching,
stealing, stripping copper, even getting to the point of rolling old drunks and stuff. But you got some good ones out there, and that sand takes it, or perpetrates it. The hobo works and wonders. Where the hobo started from anyway. He started from way back. Christ, it probably started way back in time, But as far as the hobos for the rail goes, most of the hobos built the rail.
Snow falling, a blanket whiteness. Snow falling,
cold as the pole in the winter. You enter the winter, cold as the pole in the winter. You enter the winter.
Snow falling like the ashes of futures lost. Of futures lost, icicles cleave to the stony eaves. Teeth chattering, teardrops freeze. A tramp warms his belly with a swig of Remy, thinking those statues in the square look like sugar-coated Yetis. Sewer gratings and manholes smoking. Found her the next morning in an alcove, frozen. The cityscape couldn't be stalker. Seen through the igloo-like view from a parka. The wind sounds like goblins clog dancing on the rooftops. A plaintive wail like Orbison on the jukebox. Pine trees groan beneath their burden above the black ice. Limbs snap off with the percussion of a match strike, ghostly. How the moonlight reflecting off the snow seams. A snifter of brandy beside the fireplace, cozy. A junkie in a cold sweat. Swelters withdrawn in the confines of an overcrowded shelter. A winter wonderland beneath the underpass. Fall asleep to the roar of semi-trucks thrumming past.
There will be no safety zone. I can guarantee you the safety zone will be eliminated, eradicated. You will all be extradited to the land of no return. It's a navigation to nowhere. And if you think that's going to be fun, you've got another thing coming. I may be a slime bucket, but believe me, I know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm not crazy. And don't say I didn't warn you. I warned you. I warned all of you.